Welcome to Grateful Dead Listening Party. I'm John, and this week it brings me great pleasure to pass the microphone to Mark Pinkus, your guest host for Grateful Dead Listening Party. Mark Pinkus is the head of Rhino Records. He is a really, really great executor of the legacy of Grateful Dead. He's a knowledge base on Grateful Dead. He's a friend to all. You know, he oversees the recorded work. He oversees the intellectual property of Grateful Dead, and it is not a job for the faint of heart. He's always been a friend to Deadheads, a friend to creators. He's been fair. He has the respect of the entire Grateful Dead world from the stage out to the parking lot, and he has a really interesting perspective on the music. I am just as excited as you are to sit and listen to it. So without further ado, I pass the microphone to my friend, Mark Pinkus.
Hi, this is Mark Pinkus from Rhino Records, and this is Grateful Dead Listening Party. An absolute honor to be here. I have been at Rhino Records for the last 34 years, and we've had the pleasure of being the Grateful Dead's label for the last 20 years. I work very closely with Bernie Cahill and Activist Management, David Lemieux, the band's longtime archivist, and the great Rhino team that works on the Grateful Dead. But before all of that, I started out in 1983 as just a young Grateful Dead fan. I was at summer camp, met a nice girl. She told me she was a Dead fan, so the minute camp ended, I drove directly to Tower Records in Sherman Oaks, California, shout out for the Valley, and bought the one album they had in the G section, and that was Skeletons from the Closet, a best of the Grateful Dead. I later found out it really isn't a best of, but this was the first Grateful Dead album I owned, and the first song I ever heard by the Grateful Dead was the first song from side one of Skeletons from the Closet. This is The Golden Road to Unlimited Devotion.
See that girl barefoot in the lawn, whistling and singing, she's carrying on, and laughing in her eyes, dancing in her feet. She's a neon light line and she lives on the street. Hey, 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 coming by every day. Hey, 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 coming by every day. Well, everybody's dancing in a ring around the sun. Nobody's finished, we ain't even begun. So take off your shoes, child, take off your hat, shine your wings and fly to habitat. Hey, 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 coming by every day. Hey, 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 coming by every day. Take a vacation, fall out for a while. Summer's coming in with us, going out in style. Well, light out, smoking, honey, have yourself a ball, 'cause your mama's down and never won't be back till the fall. Hey, 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 coming by every day. Hey, 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 coming by every day. Hey, hey, coming by every day. Hey, hey, coming by every day.
Hi, this is Grateful Dead Listening Party, and my name is Mark Pinkus. The very first show, a year after I got into the Grateful Dead, I finally got to see my first Grateful Dead show, July 13th, 1984, the Greek Theater, Berkeley, California. I drove up with my childhood friend David, and that day we became lifelong Dead fans. We ended up going to Berkeley together. We went to Fare Thee Well 31 years later. So this is where it all began. I go into my first show. I'd been to a bunch of other concerts, the Rolling Stones, The Who, The Clash, Bruce Springsteen. And when you go to a show, you expect to hear the songs off of the Greatest Hits record. And sure enough, they played absolutely nothing from Skeletons from the Closet that day. And again, that's when I learned it's not a Greatest Hits, nor are the Grateful Dead a Greatest Hits type band. But Here was the first song that I ever heard live by the Grateful Dead 42 years ago. Here is Bertha.
From your window, I was all night running. Lord, I wonder if you care. I had a running, turn around and run down around the corner. Into a tree. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I am on my bended knees. But don't you come around here anymore. Myself in green, on the mountain under the sea. What's going down, Lord, and read between the lines. I had a feeling I was falling, falling, falling. I turned around to see, and a voice calling, he's running back to me. To move, that's why, if you please, I am on my bended knees. Brother, don't you come around here anymore. That's why, if you please, I am on my bended knee. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore. And into a rainstorm, I dug back into a bar door. It was all night pouring, Lord, but not a drop on me. Test me, test me, test me. Why don't you arrest me? Throw me in the jailhouse till the really go down. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I am on my bended knee. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I am on my bended knees. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore. I had to move, really had to move. That's why, if you please, I am on my bended knees. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore. 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 Anymore.
Welcome back. This is Grateful Dead Listening Party, and I am Mark Pinkus from Rhino Records. The next song, Brown-Eyed Woman, from July 31st, 1974 at Dillon Stadium, somewhat of a fun show. And let me pause here for a moment to thank John for asking me to be a guest host on this. I first spoke to John in 2015, shortly after the Fare Thee Well shows and before Dead and Company came out. And I'd sent him a bunch of CDs. He called to thank me, which was very nice. And we got into a real cool music conversation. And one of the things we both agreed was that Brown-Eyed Woman would have been a monster hit for the Grateful Dead if it had a regular studio version and was worked as a single back in the early 70s. That never happened. It debuted on Europe 72. And there's only live versions that are out there in the place. There's never been a proper studio version. But with all that being said, here is Brown-Eyed Woman from Dave's Picks, Volume 2, Dillon Stadium.
Gone are the days when the ox fall down, take up the yoke and plow the fields dry. Gone are the days when the lady said, please, Jimmy Jack Jones, won't you come to me? Brown-eyed women in red grenadine, the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man getting on. 1920 when he stepped to the bar, drank to the dregs of the whiskey jar. 1930 when the ball caved in,
Jones went to meet her God, and the old man never was the same again. Daddy made whiskey and they made it well. Cost $2 and it burned like hell. I cut a hickory just to find the stem. Down the bottle of liquor to pill. The bottle was dusty, but the liquor was good. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man getting drunk. Gone are the days when the ox fall down. You take up the yoke and plow the fields around. Gone are the days when the ladies say please. Gently, Jack Jones, won't you come to me? Alright, women and red brandy. The bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Met the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man's getting drunk. And it looks like the old man's getting drunk.
Hi, this is Mark Pinkus from Rhino Records, and this is Grateful Dead Listening Party. This next tune is a very special song for the Pinkus family. June 17th, 2022, Dead & Company playing Friday night. And a few hours before the show, my oldest daughter, Danny, got engaged to Henry White. Henry being a lifelong Grateful Dead fan, and that stems from his father, not his father-in-law, so it's not just him trying to get on my good side. But if you happen to have been at that June show in 2022 and saw 9 people wearing tie-dyes that said, "She said yes" on them, that was the Pinkus and White family celebrating their engagement. And the unique thing about the Grateful Dead, and I'm sure we've all had these Grateful Dead serendipitous moments, but that day, and it's the only time Dead & Company in all their shows in 10 years, we call it the Love Show. They played They Love Each Other, Good Lovin', and Love Light that day. And we were thrilled by all of that. Ultimately, They Love Each Other became the father-daughter dance for Danny and me. And here it is for you from June 24th, 1973, Portland Memorial Coliseum. Enjoy They Love Each Other.
Shove in some direction. Got it from the top. It's nothing you can stop. Lord, you know they made a fine connection. They love each other. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. His time around some other line, but you know he tries this place beside her. Don't get in the way. There's nothing you can say, nothing that you need to add or do. They love each other. Lord, you can see that it's true. It's like a diesel train. You better not be there when it rolls over. You're on a busy ride in your cold soul. They love each other. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. Why don't you believe what I say is true? Everything I tell you, I heard it first from you. Heard your news report, you know you're falling short. Heard it soon won't trust you for the weather. When that ship comes in, you won't know where it's been. You gotta try to see a little further. They love each other. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true.
You're listening to Grateful Dead Listening Party. I'm Mark Pinkus from Rhino, and I am a huge Brent fan. They say that when you become a Grateful Dead fan, you tend to fall in love with whomever is the keyboardist at the time. Seeing the band starting in the mid-'80s, I got Brent Midland. He's the longest tenured Grateful Dead keyboardist. Some of you out there might think that Jeff Clementi is. Yes, Jeff played for 28 years with Bobby, but that was in the post-Grateful Dead era. So, huge Brent fan, want to keep his songs alive. One of the special moments was I always had, when my kids were young, I had a CD player and I always had Built to Last in there, and the song on there, I Will Take You Home. A mile out, the kids would yell for it, I'd put it on, and we always listened to I Will Take You Home. I'm not going to play you I Will Take You Home because that's a second set song, and if you've caught on to what's going on here, shout out to Eric for doing this a few weeks ago, but I've created a first set and a second set, and we are still in the middle of the first set. So here's another Brent favorite of mine, We Can Run, 10/9/89 from the Hampton Coliseum from the box set formerly the Warlocks.
Children's kids, the actual owners haven't even been born yet. But we never tend the garden and we rarely pay the rent. Most of it is broken and the rest of it is bent. Put it all on plastic and I wonder where we'll be when the bills hit. We can run, but we can't hide from it. Of all possible worlds, we only got one, we gotta ride on it. Whatever we've done, we'll never get far from what we leave behind. Maybe we can run, 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 but we can't hide. Well, I'm dumping my trash in your backyard, making certain you don't notice really isn't so hard. You're so busy with your guns and all of your excuses to use them. Well, it's oil for the rich and babies for the poor. We got everyone believing that more is more. If a reckoning comes, maybe we'll know what to do then. We can't run, but we can't hide from it. Of all possible worlds, we only got one, we gotta ride on it.
but we can't run. We can't hide. We can't run, but we can't hide from it. Of all possible worlds, we only got one, we gotta ride on it. Whatever we've done, we'll never get far from what we leave behind. Maybe we can run, 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 but we can't hide. Oh no, we can't hide.
Welcome back to Grateful Dead Listening Party. I'm Mark Pinkus from Rhino Records. And next up is Box of Rain from Dick's Picks Volume 28. I had to include a Phil tune in this collection. I remember being at Frost 1985 and all of us chanting, "Let Phil sing, let Phil sing." And Jerry, it might have been the only time I was at a show where he ever actually spoke, and he leaned into the mic and said, "We're saving him for later." But this is a great version of Box of Rain you're about to hear. And just as a shout out to Phil, he was a great man. He was great to talk to. He was great to deal with. He was a great bass player. He also is a great father. And I strongly encourage people to check out Graham Lesh if you haven't done so yet. He's keeping the dead torch burning very, very brightly. And here's Box of Rain from 2/28/73, Salt Lake City.
For you, but just leave it. Well, please don't be surprised when you find me dreaming too. See clear to another day. Maybe been seen before through other eyes on other days while going home. What do you want me to do for you to see you through? For it's all a dream we dream. One afternoon long ago, walk into splintered sunlight, it's your way through dead trees to another land. meant to do for you, to see you through. The box of rain will ease the pain, and love will see you through. Just a box of rain, wind and water. Believe it if you need it. If you don't, just pass it on. Sun and shower, wind and rain, in and out the window, knock them off for a flame. And it's just a box of rain. I don't know who put it there. Believe it if you need it, or leave it if you dare. And it's just a box of rain, or a ribbon for your hair. Such a long, long time to be gone, a short time to be there.
This is Mark Pinkus from Rhino Records, and this is Grateful Dead Listening Party. And here is the final song of the first set, and a favorite one of mine, and it comes with a favorite story of mine, Victim or the Crime. The very first time I ever met the Grateful Dead, the actual band members, in a business setting was August 2010. I was being introduced to them, and one of them leaned forward and looked at me very sternly and said, "It may work with other bands, but we're really unique. It helps if you're a fan. Are you?" And what I said to them without missing a beat is, "I have a terrible voice, but you pick a song, I'll sing it for you." Mickey Hart then, without missing a beat, looks over at me with a devilish smile and said, "All right, Victim or the Crime." And so the band was treated to a "Patience runs out on the junkie." See, now you all know what I knew. The voice isn't great, but the passion is there. Please enjoy Victim of the Crime, 10/15/1989, Without a Net from Brendan Byrne Arena in New Jersey.
Patience runs out on the junkie. The dark side hires another soul. Did he steal his fate or earn it? Was it force-fed? Did he learn it? Whatever happened to his precious self-control? Like him, I'm tired of trying to heal this tongue-cut heart with which I'm blessed. Is destruction loving's twin? Must I choose to lose or win? Maybe when my turn comes I will have guessed. These are the horns of the dilemma. What truth is proof against all lies? When sacred fails before profane, the wisest man is deemed insane. Even the purest of romantics compromise. What fixation feeds this fever as the full moon pales and climbs? Am I living truth or rank deceiver? Am I the victim or the crime? Am I the victim or the crime? Am I the victim or the crime? Or the crime?
soul? Am I the driver or the driven? Will I be damned to be forgiven? Is there anybody here but me who needs to know what it is to be this fever as the full moon pales and climbs? Am I living truth or deceiver? Am I the victim or the crime? 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 Am I the victim or the crime?
Onward to the second set. This is Mark Pinkus from Rhino Records. You're listening to Grateful Dead Listening Party. What better way to start out a second set than with Shakedown Street? This song is a family favorite, and for those at the Sphere, it was not uncommon to see the Pinkus party of 7, 3 daughters, a son-in-law, a fiancé, and a wife, and we would be up in our seats poking each other as they started playing Just Gotta Poke Around. We love this song. Now imagine 50 years earlier, instead of at the Sphere, instead of seeing us blast into outer space from San Francisco, imagine being in front of the pyramids. Here is Shakedown Street, 9/16/78, Giza, Egypt, in front of the Giza pyramids.
Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Sunny side of the street is dark. Maybe that's 'cause it's midnight. The dark of the moon is sad. Maybe the dark is from your eye.
Maybe the dark is
From your eye. Maybe the dark is from your eye. Maybe the dark is from your eye. Maybe the dark is from your eye.
Maybe the dark is from your eye.
You know you got such dark eyes. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta walk around. Can you see this town clear through? Think it's just you. Not because you missed out on the thing that we had to start. Maybe you had too much too fast.
Maybe you had too
Much too fast. Maybe you had too much too fast.
Maybe you had too much too fast.
Maybe you had too much too fast.
Maybe you had too much too fast.
Or just overplayed your part. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta walk around.
This is Mark Pinkus. You're listening to Grateful Dead Listening Party. And as the second set continues, another epic tune, Terrapin Station. Anytime you heard those opening notes, you would just be thrilled that you're about to go on this epic journey. And I think that this is the right time for me to stop and give Robert Hunter the proper shout out. Terrific lyrics, Garcia Hunter, every bit as prolific and as important and as good, if not better, than Lennon-McCartney. I'm a big Hunter lyric fan, and I feel like Terrapin Station, where they tell this fantastical story, is a perfect example. And next year, Terrapin Station turns 50 years old, and Rhino has big plans to celebrate it. But in the meantime, inspiration, Move Me Brightly. Enjoy from July 4th, 1989, Rich Stadium, Buffalo.
Suggesting rhythm that will not forsake me till my tale is told and done. While the fire lights aglow, strange shadows from the flames will grow till things we've never seen will seem familiar. Shadows of a sailor born, winds both foul and fair all sworn. Down in Carlisle, she loved a lady many years ago. Here beside him stands a man, a soldier from the looks of him, who came through many fights but lost in love. While the storyteller speaks, a door in the fire creaks. Suddenly flies open, and a girl is standing there. Eyes alight with glowing hair, all the fancy paints is fair. She takes her fan and throws it in the lion's den. Which of you to gain me tell will risk uncertain pain from hell? I will not forgive you if you will not take a chance. Sailor gave at least a try, soldier being much too wise. Strategy was a strength, not disaster. Coming out again, lady fairly leapt at him. That's how it stands today. You decide if he was wise. Storyteller makes no choice. Soon you will not hear his voice. His job is to shed light and not to master. But he cannot be bought or sold. Inspiration moves me brightly. Song with sense and color, hold away despair. More than this I will not end. Faced with mysteries dark and vast, statements just seem vain at last. Some rise, some fall, to get to terrapin. Counting stars by candlelight, all at the end of one is bright. The spiral light of Venus rising first and shining best. Oh, from the northwest corner of a brand new crescent moon, crickets and cicadas sing a rare and different tune. Terrapin Station in the shadow of the moon. Terrapin Station, and I know it'll be there soon. I can't figure out no beginning, but the break put its brakes on, and the whistle is screaming terrapin.
Hi, this is Mark Pinkus from Rhino Records. This is Grateful Dead Listening Party. We all know about the post-drum space ballad that Jerry would sing, and this was, again, one of the challenges about doing this. It was such a great honor that John asked me to do it, but it was really difficult. To choose 12 or so songs to represent the Grateful Dead is absolutely impossible, and I would encourage all of you out there, take a moment, try to do it, wait till you see all the songs that you have to leave out. And this was the spot in the show where I felt like I wanted Standing on the Moon, I wanted Stella Blue, I wanted Wharf Rat, but instead you're going to get Morning Dew. This was a song that I always looked forward to the band playing. They did a terrific version on the Europe 72 tour, and fun story, David Lemieux, on that August night after meeting with the band, I went to meet with David, got into a conversation. I said, is there one project that you've always wanted to do that haven't been done? And he said, yes, you're sitting on the tapes from all 22 shows in Europe. We have to do a complete box set. And I said, great. Let's do it. And he goes, is it that easy? I said, I think so. I said, would you buy it? He said, yes. He asked if I would buy it. I said, yes. And that's really been the way we make most of our Grateful Dead decisions. If David would buy it and I would buy it, we're assuming there's a large group of you out there that would do it. We made this what we thought was going to be a 72 CD box set, which would have been great Grateful Dead synchronicity. It was actually 73 discs, but hey, that is also the Grateful Dead. So thank you for your support on all of these box sets. We appreciate it. And here is Morning Dew, 5/26/1972, the Lyceum Theatre in London.
I guess it doesn't matter anyway. I guess it does matter I guess it doesn't matter anyway. I guess it doesn't matter anyway. I guess it doesn't matter anyway.
We are at the show closer. This is Mark Pinkus. You've been listening to Grateful Dead Listening Party. And to close the second set, Sugar Magnolia. Here in Sugar Magnolia, you get to experience Bobby the rock star. He was so many things to so many of us. Aside from being a rock star, he was a wonderful husband, a father of daughters. We're both girl dads. We bonded over that. And a great sports fan. The very last question I can remember asking him was at set break in Vegas between one of the shows, asking him who his favorite San Francisco athlete was of all time. And he had so many answers and picked up the question in so many different ways that I believe the second set started a little late that day. I'm sorry about that. He also gave us so much great music post Grateful Dead, 10-year anniversary of Blue Mountain. That has to be celebrated, and the 25 or so years since Rat Dog's Evening Moods. But today, you get Sugar Magnolia from 9/20/1982, Madison Square Garden.
Sunshine daydream, walking in the tall tree, going where the wind goes, booming, booming like a red rose. So come on over, sweet lady. Loud out singing, I got you singing the morning sunshine. Come on, man. Sunshine daydream, come on over, daydream. Sunshine daydream, going for the sweet dream. Sunshine daydream, leaning in the cold stream. Going out your window, 'cause we going where the wind goes. And if you're gonna miss us, no, and I got you in the morning sunshine. Sunshine daydream, sunshine daydream, sunshine daydream. Come on over here. Come on in. Sunshine daydream, come on here. Sunshine daydream, come on here. Sunshine daydream, come on here. Sunshine daydream. Sweet little daydream, just a dream, just a dream.
I'm Mark Pinkus from Rhino. This is Grateful Dead Listening Party, and we are at the encore. And one of my favorite encore songs, it's a cover song. I felt like I had to choose one cover to represent all of the great covers that the Grateful Dead did. It's unfair to even call them covers because they very much made each and every one their own. I wrestled with which Dylan song to potentially pick. I thought about doing an all Dylan show because leaving out She Belongs to Me or Desolation Row just hurts, but I had to do it. But for the encore of all the covers, I chose The Wait, originally by the band. And this is a great version from 1991 where the second verse is sung by Bruce Hornsby, a rare occurrence. When I started dating my wife of 35 years back in 1986, we used to play a fun game. I thought it was fun. She recently told me this weekend that it wasn't that fun, but I would ask her who was singing. She could always tell the difference between Bob and Jerry, but would get thrown off when it was a Phil song or a Brent song. And so we were in the car and I played this version of The Wait. I said, who's taking the second verse? And without missing a beat, she told me Bruce Hornsby. So she is both a huge Dead fan, a hell of a wife. I married well. And here we go. The Wait, 6/17/91, Giant Stadium.
I was feeling about a half past dead. Just need a place where I can lay my head. Said, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? Just grinned, shook my head, no was all it said. Take a load off Fanny,
picked up my bags. I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey, come on, would you go downtown? He could say, well, I gotta go. My friend can stick 'em down and around.
Take the load off Betty. Take the load for free. Take the load off Betty. You put the load right on me.
Get down, Miss Moses. There's nothing that you can say. It's just old Lou. Duke's waiting on the judgment day. But Luke, my friend, what about Miss Annalie? You be a favor, son. Won't you stay? Keep Annalie company.
Load off Betty. Take the load for free. Take the load off Betty. You put the load right on me.
Crazy Chester followed me, then he caught me in the court. He says, I'll fix it right if you just jack my dog. Said, hey, wait a minute, Chester. You know I'm a peaceful man. He says, that's okay, boy. You just feed him when you can.
Take the load off Betty. Take the load off Betty. Take the load off Betty. And you put the load right on me. Oh, get your cannonball, wanna take me down the line. My bags are sinking low, and I do believe it's time. I went back to Miss Fanny, you know she's the only one who's left me here with her regards for everyone. Take a load off Betty. Take a load for free. Take a load off Betty. Yeah. Put the load right on me.
Hi, this is Mark Pinkus from Rhino. You're listening to Grateful Dead Listening Party. And all of special shows had that double encore. It was always great when the first encore ended. You thought they were going to go home, but you weren't prepared to leave. And on those nights when the band wasn't prepared to leave and they gave you that second song, this is my show today, so you get a second encore. And this one is going to be coming from 4/2/1990. It's Black Muddy River. I've always loved that song. They always played it so powerfully. I can remember 4/22/1988 Irvine Meadows, where when they finished playing the song, we all walked out from the venue to the parking lot singing the chorus over and over and over again. It stays with you for a lifetime. It also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that this is Bill Walton's favorite song. Huge Grateful Dead fan, obviously. Great basketball player, great Dead fan, great guy. I remember being at the Dead and Company show at Madison Square Garden where Maggie Rogers came out for the encore to sing The Weight. And if anybody's ever seen Bill Walton dance, he doesn't use his feet, legs, or knees. He's all elbows and arms. That night, he proceeded to elbow my wife in the head. She did not go down, which was good. We didn't have to leave the floor. We continued to enjoy the show, but I can now boast that Leah caught an elbow from Bill in the head. And on that note, thank you for listening. Here is Black Muddy River, 4/2/90, Omni in Atlanta from our Spring 90 box set.
When the last rose of summer breaks my feet, and the hot sun chills me to the bone, and I can't hear the song for the singing, and I can't tell my pillow from a stone. I will walk alone by the black muddy river and sing me a song of my own. I will walk alone by the black muddy river and sing me a song of my own. Last hope of sunshine hits the mountains, and the stars start to splatter in the sky, and the moon splits the southwest horizon with the speed of an eagle on the fly. I will walk alone by the black muddy river and listen to the billows as they roll. I will walk alone by the black muddy river stole from ours instead of tears. I will walk alone by the black muddy river. Dream me a dream of my own. I will walk alone by the black muddy river. Sing me a song of my own. And sing me a song of my own.
Your program has ended. Thanks for listening. Continue exploring the SiriusXM app to discover more from your favorite artists and channels.